Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Namaskaram.
Namaskar. So, Hare Krishna, I welcome all dear devotees on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Kulai temple and Namanisha Prabhu. So, by paying obeisances at the lotus feet of Radha Madhav, we will start this journey. So, yesterday we saw the, what do you call that, kinds of ashram based on three material modes. Three material modes. No, there are the three kinds of ashram we are talking about. Not that is, what are they? Brahmana, Kshatriya, and Shudra. It's a. Okay. So all those who are peaceful, self-control, austerity, purity, etc., they are in the Brahmana guna and Brahmana ashrama and heroism. Because for Kshatriyas, they have to show their heroism. Only then they can win over the battle, is it not? So heroism is very important. It's not a bad quality. Showing that I am strong, it's not, because they should be, only condition is they should be under the mindset that this heroism is Lord's. It belongs to the Supreme Personality of God. Balam Balavatam Chakam, Kamaraka Vivarjitam, 7th chapter we learnt it, right? So, and Rishi Goraksham Vanijyam. Grishi, agriculture, Goraksham, protection of cow, Vanijyam is a business and transport. These people are in the ashram of, what do you call that? Shudra. Varna, actually it is. Okay. So the next slide. Today we will start from this slide. Yesterday what mainly we saw was the intelligence in three mode. First karma in the action in three mode. Intelligence in three mode. And after that we saw that Varna in three mode, Ashrama in three mode. Okay. Hare Krishna. So we will start with 18.45. Hare Krishna. Ananya Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sve karmani abhrata. Mataji, are you there? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, sir.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Bhagavad Gita 18.45 Swe karmani abhirataha samsiddhim labhate naraha swakarma nirata siddhim yataha vindati tat shrunu.
Tachrunu. Again, shrunu. So please remember that. I mean, the importance of hearing. We actually don't have hearing. Before the other person tries to say something only, either we will give them advice or we will give them, in fact, in English we say, our peace of mind. Is it not? Before, we don't listen to the whole situation at all. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Translation.
By following his qualities of work, every man can become perfect. Now please hear from me how this can be done. Bhagavad Gita 18.45. Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. It is so wonderful. For peace in the society, only Krishna has made it, right? For perfection. For perfection in the whole community. See, everybody start doing every work. How there will be a chaos, isn't it? So Krishna divided. It does not mean that, see, we ourselves will think a Brahmana is there. Brahmana is trying now, okay, he's preaching also, but at the same time, he's telling, I will become a Kshatriya. I want to become a Kshatriya. Even if you want to go and kill somebody, the Brahmana quality ahimsa, that will come in front. Just now we saw, no, in the previous verse we revised. So one of that non-violence is the Brahmanical quality. So even if he goes to the border, he wants to kill somebody because he is in the Brahmana ashrama. So what will happen? He will not be able to kill. Ahimsa will come forward. Then he will have to, he will not be able to obey to the instructions. given by his supreme authorities. What will happen? We will lose the country. Isn't it? So it is very important that, see, in school also, you take any organization also, you take one person cannot participate in production department also, R&D also, sales also. And if it is there, you see what situation will be there to increase the sale. Whatever he has produced, he will sell. Whether it is good or not, he will not check only. I am in the production department, I have produced this much, and I am in the sales department, I have to maximize my sale. This is what the target my company has given me. So without even checking, without sending the products to the quality control department, he will produce and he will send. Is it not? So there has to be discipline. That is the reason Krishna divided the society. And under Krishna's instruction, it was according to the Varna and Ashrama. It was not according to birth as it is now in the present Kali Yuga. So he said, Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam Guna Karma Vibhagashaga. What profession they do, in what guna they are. So depending on the profession, preaching, Brahmana, protection, Kshatriya, and agriculture, Krishi, Goraksha, Vanijyam, just now we saw. This is Vaishya. And Shudra, one who takes the care of the menial services. That means serving, the cleanliness, etc. Okay? That is karma. Guna, one who is in Sattva Guna, Brahmana, one who is in Rajoguna, Kshatriya, Rajo and Tamo, Vaishya, Tamoguna, Shudra. So that is why Krishna said, Chaturvanya Maya Sacham Guna Karma Vibhagashaga. Vibhagashaga is not divided into. Vibhagashaga means the society was divided like this. There cannot be any cross-functional distribution. No, it is not divided. It is distributed. For the discipline of the community, work was distributed according to the abilities, according to the guna. Because according to guna only, they'll be able to perform perfectly the activities given to them. It's everywhere we see. At home also you see, father goes outside and he takes care of the finance department. The mother takes care of the, we can say, agriculture, production, and, food ministry, we can say. And somebody else, maybe great-grandfather, he may take the, what do you call that, responsibility of maintaining accounts. So many work, so many functions are there that is distributed, that is not divided. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, go ahead. Yata pravrittir bhutanam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
18.46 Yataha pravritti bhutanam yena sarvam idam tatam swakarmana tam abacharya abhyarcha siddhim vindati manavaha. By worship of the Lord, who is the source of all living beings and who is the all-pervading, man can, in the performance of his duty, attains perfection. Hare
Hare
Krishna Mataji.
Krishna. So this is also good, specialization is needed. Even in organization, people are given different departments depending on their specialization, qualification, experience, and their skill. So similarly, if according to the guna, if we divide, they will be producing. That is, the output will be the perfect output because they all are experts in their functions. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, continue.
Hare Krishna Mataji. As part and parcel of the Supreme, it is one's care duty to render service unto the Lord. Everyone should
Sacred
be
duty. Whatever duty they do, it has to be sacred, purity. Srila Prabhupada says, what? Purity is the force. In my army, so many soldiers are there. Purity is the source of my army. This is what he says. So everyone's heart, he want to be purified. Yes, Mataji.
Everyone should be engaged in devotional service to the Lord in the Krishna consciousness. The Supreme Lord, by his external and internal energies, is all pervading. The Supreme Lord must be worshipped with both his energy. Generally, the Vaishnava devotees worship the Supreme Lord as his internal energy. The external energy is a background. The Supreme Lord, by his plenary portion as Paramatma, is situated everywhere. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So, this we know, Mamaivamsho Jiva Loke. We all are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead performing the duty. Yesterday we saw prescribed duty so many times, remember? So, doing the prescribed duty with purity, in sacred, as a sacred duty. And they all are doing a karma because they are engaged only in a karma. What is that? Doing devotional service for the pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And also we have learnt in the 7th chapter, Aparayam Itaswanyam Prakritim Vidyame Param. Aparayam Itaswanyam is the external energy with which the Prakriti, material world, has been created. Jiva Bhuta Mahabhago, the living entities are created by a superior energy which is known as Tatastha. So there are two energy, right? External and this internal energy. See, external Tatastha and internal. Internal energy is Yogamaya, external energy is Mahamaya. Mahamaya separates the Jiva from the Supreme Lord, and Yogamaya unites the Jivas with the Supreme Lord. Yoga means uniting, is it not? So the internal energy tries to unite the Jiva. That is, Jiva is in the Tatastha. If this side is your external energy, material energy, this side is your internal energy, that is Yogamaya energy. So the Tatastha energy, either the Supreme Lord must be worshipped with both the energy. Right? If we do that, what will happen? We will be slowly uniting with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yogamaya helps us to unite. Mahamaya helps us to detach. I mean, go away. What can we say? It throws us apart. Generally, the Vaishnavas in the Lord's internal energy. So, who are Vaishnava? Brahmana, Vipra. Actually, Dvija, Brahmana, Vipra, and Vaishnava. So, Brahmana, Brahmaniti Janati. Dvija what? Twice born. Why are they twice born? Once born to the biological mother, next time he is born to the Guru. When the Guru gives initiation to him, the Guru accepts him as his disciple. So that is the second born. So Dvija are the actual Brahmanas. One who has taken initiation. They can belong to, they can be Shudra also in the society. But if he takes initiation from the Guru, he has taken second birth. That second birth has purified him. Why? The Guru has taken him in his shelter. So this Guru Ashraya is very, very, very important. Without the Guru, we can't even pass play home, nursery, UKG, LKG. We didn't need Guru, not only one Guru. They send school also for 6 hours and they send 4 hours outside for tuition also for such a small, tiny tots. Though two Guru they want for this material education, we don't even believe in getting one Guru for our spiritual education. How is it possible? Nothing we can pass. See, Guru in the sense, Mataji, there are students, there are children who what is that these days when concept has come now? What is it? Homeschooling. They're in school, home only, and they are passing exam. So at home, who is their Guru? Their parents. They help them to learn everything. Okay, they may be procuring some books or the other. They are their Guru. So Guru is coming in the form of written literature without the knowledge given to them either in the form of written or oral. And so scriptures are there. Whoever has written that scripture is their Guru. Very important. So Guru Ashraya is extremely important. So that is in the 13.18, Amanitva, Madamitva, all that humility, self-control, everything is there, Ahimsa. Along with that, Acharya Upasanam. Shaucham, Stairyam, Atma Vinigraha. So Acharya Upasanam is very, very important. Without the Guru is the one, Guru Govinda no Kade, we know that Kabir Kadoga. So Guru is the one who shows us the path, how to go to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Not only that, in ISKCON, it's a beautifully IDC, ISKCON Disciple Course, that tells that Guru gives guarantee, Guru takes a vow that he will reach his disciples to Krishna Loka. However, that is why after taking initiation, whatever instruction Guru has given, whatever promises during that what is that known as initiation ceremony, vows we have taken, we have to fulfill. Otherwise, those sins by chance, if we, what do you call that? If we do not follow the vows what we had given to our Guru, all those sins will go to our Acharya, our Guru, and they will suffer. And that is the reason mostly you may have seen all great Gurus, Guru Mahajans, they generally suffer because they are taking the papa of their disciple if at all they perform on them. Okay, Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, ma'am.
Hare Krishna, Viraj Prabhu. Yesterday only I told till 12th, Viraj Prabhu won't come, tomorrow you will come. Hare Krishna. Yes, Asha Mataji. Hare Krishna.
यथा प्रवृत्तिर्भूतानां येन सर्वम् इदं ततं स्वकर्मणा तम् अभ्यर्च्य सिद्धिं विन्दति मानवः. By worship of the Lord, who is the source of all beings and who is all pervading, man can, in the performance of his own duty, attain perfection. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So here worship of the Lord is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Because how we come to know? He is the source of all sources. 10.8. Akam sarvasya prabhavo. Everything emanates from me. Mattaha sarvam pravartate. Right? So he is the source of everything. So he is all pervading. He is everywhere. Though ekansheto stito jagat. Though he is seated in his abode, nicely seated in the sense, who else can take a, what you call, Sheshanaga bed? Can you imagine? Can anyone make the Adishesha, that is a big serpent, as their bed? Definitely not, except for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he is Swarat, lying down in that bed, and he is not involved in anything, not entangled. He is beyond even Vishuddha Sattva, Nirguna. And he is the source of all sources, and he is absolute truth. There is nothing above him, there is nothing equal to him. So, a person who knows all these things, he only can perform his duty. If one does not understand this, he will not be able to perform his prescribed duty with purity. That is very important. Everyone does. But who does it with purity? What is purity? Kama, Krodha, Moga, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya have been eradicated from his mind. Heart, Hridaya Daurbalyam, 15th chapter, you remember? We spoke a lot about Hridaya Daurbalyam. So he is above all these things. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, continue.
As a part and parcel of Supreme, it is one's care duty to sacred duty to render service unto the Lord. Everyone
Well,
should
this
be
has come. Same Slide is repeated, Mataji. I don't know how did it. This you read.
He is the super soul of all demigods, all human beings, all animals, everywhere. That is recommended in this verse. Everyone should think that he is engaged in particular type of occupation by Rishikesha. If one serves the Supreme Lord through whatever occupation he may be engaged in, he will achieve the highest perfection. Becoming fully aware of everything through working in Krishna consciousness is the perfect of life. Tesham aham samudrartha. That is Bhagavad Gita 12.7. Supreme Lord himself takes charge of delivering such a devotee. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. That is what I will help you. Teshamagam samudrita. What? Mrityu samsara sagarat. I will help you to go beyond this Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi. This material ocean is so vast. You can't. See, we all are entangled with the guna, right? That means what? Our hands are tied. Can anyone relieve? Can anyone save a person who is struggling to cross the ocean. Imagine our hands are tied. Somebody is struggling in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean. How can we protect him? We are already tied, isn't it? So we need a person who is not tied. We need a person who is beyond this bandhan. We need a person who is free from this attachment, right? So who is that? There's only one person, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he can only Techamagam Samudrata, Pratya Samsara Bacha Sagara. Bhavami Nachirat Partha. So one who surrenders unto me, I will help him to cross this material ocean. Remember that picture. Lord is coming from up. He is giving his one finger, and a soul, Jiva, is, struggling in the water, in the ocean to cross. Like, it's like a pedaling. We say no paddling in the water, swimming pool and all. When we go, first they teach us paddling with like a duck pedals, like that we have to pedal. So a person who is paddling, actually he is suffering, he is suffocating. He wants to cross the ocean. Who can do it? Only the Lord who is free from all entanglement. Hare Krishna. Yes, Ritvika Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Oh, Loknath Prabhu said, Prabhu, I'll come back to you after Ritvika Mataji. Hare Krishna, yes, Mataji.
18.47 Sriyansava dharmo vigunaha paradharmatsava anustitat svabhava niyatam karma kurvan napnoti kilvisham. It is better to engage in one's own occupation, even though one may perform it imperfectly, than to accept another's occupation and perform it perfectly. Prescribed duties, according to one's nature, are never affected by sinful reactions.
Hare Krishna. Yesterday, those who attended, you will be knowing this, no? Yesterday, we read this verse 3.35 and 18.47. You remember Asha Mataji recited that what is that? 17 shloka, 1.2.17, I think, right, Mataji? Or 47 or 37?
Yes.
Okay, correct. So, all these things tell what? You do your swadharma. Don't aim at parodharma. So in schools, there's a proverb, school curriculum is teaching a fish to climb the tree, an elephant to swim the water. Fish can swim the water. And the elephant, fish cannot climb a tree. But the curriculum is that every child should know singing also, dancing also, swimming also, horse riding also. How is it possible? According to their own, what is that word? If you remember, please remember this word. So this is Swabhava. So what is Swabhava? All those previous impressions, what we have brought along with our Sukshma Sharira from the previous so many births, whatever we have taken, that is our Swabhava. Shastra says, Swadharma. Shastras tell, this is your dharma, you do it. And that Swabhava is pulling us back. Swabhava is not letting us to do our dharma, knowing very, very well, being a Brahmana, what is my dharma? Kshatriya, what is my dharma? These Swabhavas are very, very dangerous. We say, no, what is that? Vasana, karma vasana. They don't let us. So the whole life is a struggle between Swabhava and Shastra. Or Swadharma, we can say. Shastras teaches Swadharma. So that is why we are not able to see. This is Swabhava. Everything is Bhagavan's energy. That is where the problem is. Everything is Lord's energy. So two people who are fighting also against each other, both are Lord's energies. So how is it possible? Who will win? We can't say one energy or the other. So yes, but the Lord has given the willpower, freedom. With that freedom, we need to turn towards the super soul in our heart. That is all we have to do. The game is over. Instead of struggling so much, keep on meditating upon that super soul seated in our heart. Sarvasya chakam kridit sannivishto. That kridesh tejuna tishtasi brahmayam brahma rudani yantra rudani mayaya. 18.61. Krishna tells to Arjuna, Arjuna, I am in your heart, but still you are, like the flying disc we saw, no? Like that going on, coming, going back, coming and going back, coming and going back. Why? Jata sehi dhruvar mrityur, dhruvam janma mrutatsya cha. Once if you take birth, you will die. Once if you die, you will take birth. Why? From minutest yoni to the largest, heaviest yoni, you will keep on coming and going. I think 3.27. No, 2.27. Second chapter, 27. 3.27 is Prakriti Kriyamanani. So, okay, so that is what. Oh, this is really good, Problem is, we don't know which Varna we belong to. Very frankly speaking, we think I am born in Brahmana family, so I am a Brahmana. Like that we think, no? Do we have all the qualities yesterday, what we saw? Abhayam, Sattvam, Samshuddhir, Jnanam, Yogam, Vyavasthitam. Do we have all these qualities in us? If we have, we can be called Brahmana. We should not get angry. Which Brahmana, as on today's date, does not get angry? You tell me? Nobody. So no Brahmana is there. Everybody is Shudra. In this Kali Yuga, everybody is Shudra. Not only from these aspects of qualities and attitudes, also by profession. Brahmanas means, of course, Yachanam, Yachanam, Patanam, Patanam. Very simply, if you want to see, Yachanam, Yachanam. He has to ask Bhavati Bhikchandegi, whatever one muttibar if he gets, from that also he is supposed to give it to others. Yachanam, Patanam. She has to go to, he or she, whoever it is, have to go to forest, meditate, get the Shrutis, mantras, learn the Vedas, come back and preach. Who does it? Who does it these days? Is it not? So that definition of Varnashrama Dharma has gone. Prescribed duties according to one's nature are never affected by sinful reaction. If we do prescribed duty, that is what? Doing the prescribed duty with faults is 1,000 times better than doing perfectly others' duties. 3.35, 18.47 and 1.2.17 of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, continue.
One's occupational duties are already prescribed by the Lord. One should not imitate another's duty, working according to his own nature. No work is abominable if performed in the service of the Supreme Lord.
Hare Krishna. 1 minute, Mataji. Then and there we will finish. See, Arjuna is told to kill people. Is there any duty abominable? Killing people is not abominable. Why? He is doing it at the order of the Supreme Lord. As killing in the border is not abominable. As patients killed by the doctor on the operation theatre is not abominable. Yes, Mataji, continue.
Occupational duty of a Brahmana is in the mode of goodness. But if he is not by nature in the mode of goodness, he should not imitate the occupational duty of a Brahmana.
Yes.
A Brahmana by birth, if attracted to the kind of work done by Sudras, should not artificially claim to be a Brahmana.
Hare Krishna, so
Hare
nice.
Krishna
I
Maharaj.
hope you all would have understood this, isn't it? Thank you, Mataji. It's really wonderful. That's what we all do. That is why in this Kali Yuga, we are not able to purify our heart. So, what is our duty? For number one, we don't even know. Number two, we try to do others' duties. Hare Krishna. Yes, Loknath Prabhu, continue, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji. A Kshatriya administrator has to do many morally unapprovable acts. He has to exhibit violent nature and kill his enemies, speak lies in diplomacy. As related to political affairs, he should not give them up to behave like a Brahman. Lord is satisfied when one behaves as per his duty. Arjuna, being a Kshatriya, did not need to be afraid of guilt of sinning or degradation. He was fighting his Swadharma for the sake of Krishna.
So Krishna told, Mamanusmara Yudhyacha. Oh Arjuna, go. Remember me and fight. Okay? So Arjuna is not doing any abominable duty. He is not entangled by killing even people. Because Krishna already told they all have been already killed by me. I want you to take the credit. Chipram bhavati dharmatma. What is Chipram? Without any delay. The Lord protects his devotee without any delay. As he protected Gajendra. The moment Gajendra remembered the prayers of previous birth, he was Indradimna, a great devotee. By sage Agastya's curse, he became this one, yeah, who is that? Gajendra. And in Gajendra body, he forgot and he was fighting for 1,000 years. But Nega Vikramana Shosti Pratyavayo Vidyate. Right? So he had done Swalpam Apyasa Dharmasya. So, and it will come. We will take on from there. So the Lord gave him the memory. Dadami buddhi yogam tam enamamupayantite. Lord gave him the knowledge. Oh Gajendra, you know that I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Also, Sarvasya Chakam Hridi Sannivishto Mattaha Smriti Jnanam Apoganam Cha. I give the memory. So the moment Krishna gave him the memory, Gajendra did not know what to do. Immediately he saw one lotus flower. He just plucked the lotus flower and he saw that, what is that? Not Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He calls the Lord. Oh, Anatha Rakshaka Abhat Pandava, you come. I mean, he is not requesting the Lord to come and protect him. That is the beauty. He gives the Gajendra prayer. I've been telling you, remember, because I have heard from all the senior that early in the morning we have to remember Gajendra Moksha, that scene. Lord is annihilating. So if you see, so what is the tattva behind it? Oh Lord, you are so merciful. You liberated Gajendra. Oh, I am fallen more than, fallen beyond, what is that? I have done all abominable acts and beyond forgiveness, but still your mercy will definitely liberate me also. You are so merciful, my Lord. That is the tattva behind it. So the moment, even before we open our eyes, we have to remember this. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Example, businessman necessity of telling lies to make a profit. It's stating he has no profit. Actually, he cannot survive without a profit margin. He should not give up his profession without reluctance to speak lies to
Emulate a Brahmana.
All Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra should serve the Supreme Lord by their work. Brahmanas to have to sacrifice animal as a ritual while performing certain sacrifice. All should work for the purpose of yasna,
Yajna Purusha.
Vishnu, the Supreme Lord. Anything done for personal sense gratification is a cause of a bondage.
Hare Krishna. So nice again. So, why a Brahmana cannot do even Vaishya's duty? Very simple. Vaishya means he has to tell lie. In fact, we have seen, no, Mataji, Prabhuji, trust me, ₹2 profit नहीं मिलता. हम लोग ऐसे cost पर दे रहे हैं. Will anyone give like that? Then how will they survive? That is what. So one has to tell lie. How can we a Brahmana? We can give guarantee. In normal life, in being a grahastha, I'm not talking about Vaishnavas and all, I have no right to talk about them. Generally, people, for their livelihood, perform their nitya karma, somewhere or the other, they have to tell a lie. So telling lie means he is not a Brahmana. Okay? So Brahmanas too have to sacrifice animals. It doesn't mean that they have to kill animal. What does the sacrifice means? With that proper mantra, when they give this animal sacrifice, this is a chance given to the animal to take a human body. So when the soul leaves the body, if these mantras are perfectly chanted with the right bhava, not with the bhava of earning money, bread and butter. There are many people these days do it. That is why, what is that? One beautiful verse is there. Avaishnava. Oh, I don't have this thing here. What does it say? Avaishnava mukho dhiram. Avaishnava muse, if you hear the scriptures, that is equal to what, the, what is it? Vishapayoha. I'm not getting the in between line. It is equal to the sarpa, that is a snake. If the snake even slightly, it just touches the milk with its tongue and immediately pulls the tongue back. Will we use the this thing? Will we use the milk? No. We will say it is poisonous. So hearing Shastras from Avaishnava is equal to drinking the poisoned milk. Very important. Because they will say anything, spread anything, what has not been said by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Obviously, that will bind them. But when Brahmanas recite the mantras very perfectly, the soul, when it is leaving the body, and that yajna also, fire sacrifice, it is right. So the Lord will accept, and the Lord will give that soul in the next birth a human yoni. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji, you have to continue. When verse comes, I'll give it to you. Continue, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, one should execute one's prescribed occupational duty as it is a natural as flying. Flying is to a bird or swim is to a fish. Can be done involuntarily, engaging the consciousness in devotion, abandoning one's duties enamored by others' duty is struggle. Performing Swadharma is rid of sinful reaction. On the contrary, not performing one's prescribed duty is incur of sin. This is because one is going against one inherent propensity. Arjuna as a Kshatriya was bestowed with capabilities required to fight in a battle. He was confronted with the necessity to fight for morality and justice.
Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. It's exactly what we learnt yesterday, right? This, what do you call it? Performing Swadharma and not performing. Yesterday we saw intelligence in 3 modes. Remember? So Satoguni people, he knows what is to be done and he will do what is to be done. And Rajoguni people, he knows what is to be done also and what is not to be done also. But still he may do what is not to be done. The other person, he does not know what is to be done. He is aware of what is to be done and what is not to be done. But on the contrary, what he will do what is not to be done and he will not do what is to be done. A person who is in Tamo Guna, we saw that yesterday, right? That is the difference between Swadharma and the Parodharma. You see, first one, fish and flying is birds Swadharma, swimming is fish Swadharma. Leaving that, we are, hitting a fish, telling the fish to climb the tree, telling the fish to do parodharma. Okay, so voluntarily we people have to, as a Swadharma, we have to involve. Why we have to involve in devotional service Swadharma? Because we all are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That Swadharma is there in us. We know we are the what do you call that? Jivera Swarupagoye Krishnera Nitya Dasa. How can we forget that? But deliberately, we are trying to forget that and we are trying to boss around. We know Swadharma is to be a servant, but on the contrary, we are trying to be a boss. That is why, as I told, a fight between the Swabhava and the Swadharma. Hare Krishna. Yes, who is the next person? Loknath Prabhu over, Ritvika Mataji over. Yeah, Vamshidhar Prabhu, can you please read?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
If he forsook his duty and turned his path toward forest to do penance, he would be condemned as a
Escapist.
escapist.
See, escapist. They know what is to be done, but they don't want to. They deliberately want to do what is not to be done. Anna? So that is why he is called as an escapist.
Would be surprising in intent nature of
Suppressing, Prabhu.
suppressing intent nature of chivalrousness.
Chivalrousness. He is suppressing his innate nature is to what? To help people, to be humble, to know that we are Lord's part and parcel. But deliberately he is suppressing all these qualities. To be humble and to be friendly. Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upeksha. We have seen, if you remember, that is that Madhyama Adhikari, he tries to be that Prema for the Supreme Personality of God, Prema, Maitri for people who are equal to him, Mudita, compassionate for the people who are not able to understand that devotion, and Upeksha, who does not deliberately want to understand that and neglect them. Compassion and neglect. So, like that, all these qualities are there. We know how to behave, with whom what to behave, but deliberately we are suppressing it. Yes, Prabhu.
Best option for him was to fight valiantly and surrender the effects of his action to the Supreme Lord. On advancing the spirituality, Swadharma change no longer confined to body alone. It's become the dharma of the soul, which is devotion to God. At this stage, one is justified in giving up all occupational duties. He may wholeheartedly engaging devotional as that is now is Swadharma. For people so situated, Krishna give the final verdict at the end of Bhagavad Gita.
Hare Krishna. This is very, very important point. One are you able to see in here? See, it becomes the dharma of the soul, which is devotion to the Lord. That is Swadharma. We will always have it. But at this stage, one is justified in giving up the occupational duty. Hare Krishna. This is very, very important. Our occupational duty is what? The Nitya Karma. Whatever we do, the profession what we perform, all these things are. But one is justified in giving. See, like what somewhere, which story I'm not able to. The parents suppose, not getting the name. See, he's at that particular point of time supposed to take care of the parents. But at the same time, he is getting, like even we can take Srila Prabhupada's example here. He had a lot of business responsibilities, Srila Prabhupada. But what happened? His supreme master, spiritual master, told him that you go to Paschatya Desha. The Vedas say the aged people above 60, 70 are not supposed to cross the ocean. It is prohibited under Vedas. And he had all his occupational duties. But what happened? Just to listen to that his guru's voice, instruction, he gave up everything. And he even, what is that? What do you call that? Not adhering to the some of the rules of the Vedas, even he crossed the ocean. That too, especially he crossed the ocean means exactly ocean, because he went through a Jaladuta. He didn't fly also. That is also crossing. But here what? On the sea only he was sailing, is it not? Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, continue.
Mataji, I'm not feeling well, Mataji, tiredness.
Okay, but this is a verse, Prabhuji.
Okay,
This is the verse of Bhagavad Gita. Just read the verse and then I will give it to somebody.
Thank you, Mataji. Swadharman parityagya mam ekam saranam raja aham tvam sarva papibhyo mokshaishvam mokeshyami
Ma Shucha. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Sorry, it's all of you repeat after me with full, like what do you call that? Passion. This is a devotion for Krishna. Sarvadharman parityagya
सर्वदं परित्यज्य
Mam ekam sharanam vraja.
माम् एकं शरणं व्रज
Aham tvam sarva papebhyo.
अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो
Mokshayishyami ma shucha.
मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुच
See, he says, just don't worry. Ma shuchaga. Well, just don't worry about anything. What do you have to do? Sarva dharman paritejna. Leave all your, even dharman, prescribed duty, occupational duty, leave everything. Give up all varieties of dharmas. What do we have to do? Mam ekam sharanam vraja. Just simply surrender to me. Agam tvam sarva papebhyo. The sarva papebhyo is very, very significant. Sarva here implies not only in this birth, all our previous birth, whatever papa you have done. You might have done in so many yonis, you might have taken birth. We might have done innumerable, infinite papa. But what is he saying? I will eradicate everything. And Mokshayishyami Mahashicha, I will liberate you. You just don't worry about it. Super. This is the verse, right? Everything is on one side. This verse is on one side. Yes, Viraj Prabhu, can you read? Giving up all varieties?
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Give up all varieties of dharmas and simply surrender up to me. Srimad Bhagavatam 11.20.9
तावत्
Tavat
कर्माणि कुर्वीत न निर्विद्यते यावता मत्कथा श्रवणादौ वा श्रद्धा यावन्न जायते सी श्रद्धा very important one. Whatever we do, we should do it with shraddha. Yes, Prabhu, read Prabhu.
we must keep doing our prescribed occupational duties as long as the taste for devotional through hearing, chanting, and meditating on the Leelas of God has not developed. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Say that we must keep on doing our prescribed duty. Yes, nobody says no. But there has to be a saturation point. Is it not? But still, no problem. You perform all your occupational duty, but keep Krishna in the center. Don't give up. Whatever you give up, don't give up hearing, chanting, and meditating. Shavanam, Kirtanam, and Vishnu Smaranam. On what? Namarupa Guna Leela. It's a Leela is written, but it refers to Nama Rupa Guna Leela. His name, his form, his qualities, and his pastimes. That means what? Always keep thinking Krishna and perform your occupational duty or dharma duty, whatever is the duty, whether you are the Varnashrama dharma duty you do or Nitya karma you do, whatever you do. Remember Krishna, keep him in the center. Yes, Prabhu, continue. Sakajam karma kaunteya.
Samajanma Kaunteya Sadhusam Apina Taya
Sadosham. Sadosham apinatyajet.
Sarvarambha Hitosena Dhumenakir Irvavraha.
Ivavritaha.
Everyone endeavor is covered by some fault, just as fire is covered by smoke. Therefore, one should not give up the work born of his nature, O son of Kunti, even if such work is full of fault. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, the same three verses, 3.35, 18.47, and our Bhagavatam. Here, Tektva Swadharma. Okay. Here, what is it? This analogy, where else? Do you remember where else you have studied this? Just fire covered by the smoke? See, whatever
So
work
it
we
is
do, yes.
in Karma Yoga, we have studied it is fetus covered by womb and mirror covered
Hari
with
Hari Bol. Correct, Mataji. Yeah. Explain, Mataji.
dust covered on the mirror and fetus covered on the embryo, and the fire with the smoke is covered with the fire.
Hari
So
Hari.
that is due to Kama and Krodha. So that's what he explained, Krishna explained in second chapter, I think so, Mataji.
Second chapter. Dhumrena Hyavaram Karma.
Yes.
Dhumrena Hyavaram. See, actually, the Krishna consciousness is there in everything, all the creations of the Lord. Because the super soul is in each and every mobile and immovable. Chara achara. Is it not? But this Krishna consciousness can be lit. It can be fired like it's shooting the cracker in a parachute. So it is very easy in human body because we have the sixth sense, intelligence. So it is like a already the fire, smoke is there. Just with the little fan, the fire will come. So with the little of Shravanam, Kirtanam, etc., in association of devotees, Krishna consciousness will be lit up. Correct? And little more difficult. How is it? The house was locked for through 2 years. All the mirror, everything is covered by dust. Little more effort we have to put. That is like in animals, beasts and birds. How we give sacrifice, we tell the mantras, etc. The soul can be lit. That means the soul can be given a human body. Very, very difficult in Stavara Jangama, plants, etc. How that is like the embryo in the baby, the womb, I mean, in the womb, it has to open the embryo full. It's very difficult. The baby struggles so much to come out. So, like that, we have to struggle very, very hard to ignite Krishna consciousness in the Stavara Jangamam, plants and trees. But that is also possible. How it can be done? We can, plants can also do Krishna consciousness. How? Hare Krishna. Number one, we can sit under them, sit around them, near them, go around them, keep loudly chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's number one, of course. But in the Shastra, it is mentioned that by offering the fruits of the trees, the flowers of the trees to Krishna, they are also serving Krishna, right? What means small service they can do. As a squirrel wanted to serve Lord Rama in building the bridge, is it not? So similarly here, we can pluck the flowers, we can offer to Krishna. It is like these plants are surrendering to Krishna, or maybe the other plants like brinjal, etc., etc. What we can do, that's a lady's finger, pumpkins, we can take them, we can cook them, and we can make bhoga and offer it to the Lord. This is a service they are doing to the Lord. So the Lord's creation is so wonderful, isn't it? We can all serve Krishna in our own capacities. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
If one gives up his duty accepting another's, there is no assurance that the other's duty is free from problems. One should serve the Supreme Lord through his prescribed duty with determination. All the defects in particular occupation is purified. This is perfection. Performing devotional service in this state is self-realization. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So we all may be wondering, what is my dharma and which ashrama I am in? What duty I am supposed to do? So Krishna says, you do your swadharma, then the mistakes are eradicated. I will see. Is it not? But how to know that? To know that is very, very simple, Today morning, I really had I don't know. I was just feeling some years before, we would have done our professional duty, thinking, I'm the best, I'm serving the organization the best, and my words have to be the final. How much that pride and that I am shouldering all the responsibilities would have been there, na? But after coming to Krishna consciousness, automatically Guru gives the opportunity to hear more about Krishna. automatically from, like from here and there, things will come. You won't believe. Once, actually, I was in abroad for some time during COVID. One of my student who was in class 4 in our school, he just sent me one message, and his parents are in Krishna consciousness, and he knew. So it was COVID, but I was conducting even Bhagavad Gita class, etc., online, and yoga, all those things I was conducting online. So that child, he connected me to one of my Shiksha Guru. He sent a message telling, Mataji, this is the link, please register yourself. And that was that, what is that? DYS program. Know yourself, discover yourself program. How to discover that I am the soul. And that was the beginning. After that, you won't believe, automatically I got the link of our Namanishta Prabhu's 18 days class. So how it all came, I don't know. It started coming on its own. So that means maybe it is the Sukriti of the previous birth or whatever. I have not done anything from in my knowledge to, how to know about Krishna, how to come to Krishna consciousness, nothing like that. But, when I don't know, that Shravanam. During COVID, I started listening to Vishnu Sahasranamam, Lalita Sahasranamam, and so many other, like Narsimha Kavacham, Narayana Kavacham, etc., etc. So maybe seeing that the Paramatma in the heart started giving opportunity. Oh, it is like that. You start hearing Bhagavad Gita, you start hearing Bhagavatam. Now also, automatically things will come, and I'll be wondering. Today we got PTM. So I was wondering, maybe I will not be able to come and attend the class. What will happen? No, I had another opportunity to attend one more class, 5:30 to 6:30. Very peacefully, I attended the class without doing anything, just sitting in front of this laptop and attending. Now, who gives the opportunity? It is all the Lord. So, why I am saying this, we are doing our occupational duty, but that is getting purified. Automatically, it is getting purified. It is all Krishna's mercy. So, okay, I was carried away. We will stop with this. I think I was carried away because the session is about to end, right? The session is coming to an end. And if, as you all have seen in the group, that maximum by next week we will finish. Tomorrow, level 3 classes are starting. But how you people can join level 3, I will just brief it. And the link, what I have shared already with you, it has got the answer in it itself. So, how to go about? This was the link shared by our Shiksha Gurus. So now we have asked Shiksha Gurus how to procure the certificate. So wait for a day or two, you will get an answer. But till then, don't give it up. You do the quiz by yourself. Even if the answer is in front of you, you see all 4 options. Why this answer is correct? Try to understand that. So, it is our test for ourselves. We are testing ourselves. So, what is it? If not from tomorrow, next week onwards, before that, we will also finish our this level 2. One more batch is also finishing level 2 by next week, and one already has finished. All put together, level 3 classes will be starting. In the group, the message is there, 7 p.m. Sundays. Please register. And the quality, so they are asking for 4 rounds, but no. Srila Prabhupada is asking for 16 rounds. So keep on, slowly, gradually, as I told you, every Ekadashi, try and increase at least 1 round. In that way, you will be able to reach 16 rounds very soon without even every single drop